Hello, welcome to the Final Year Project, a limited series podcast featuring real conversations of the graduating class of MSc2 Architecture OAU, recorded as we count down to the end of our final year.
Drum roll.
Today's date is July 8th, and I am in the studio with Blessing and Teni, two very, very special guests.
Oh,
Do you know why you guys are special?
I don't know.
Okay, as I was saying before, some elements interrupted.
Men.
Yeah.
Wicked people.
That is exactly why you guys are special guests. Because of, I know that I have found kindred spirits.
Oh,
That I can rant.
yes, queen, yes, queen. I feel like they can't hear me, so I have to go like. That's how me and Timothy dream sometimes.
If you say clock it, I'm sure they know which gesture you are doing. Okay, before anybody is wondering, who are these people that are kicking all over this audio like this? You have to introduce yourself to the people who are listening and not introduce yourself like all those poetry meetups. I mean, introduce yourself like you're in a job interview. Yes, now let's know what line of
I'll have done 5 minutes preparation. Then you will have helped me to
Let's go first.
I don't understand.
You're not
before interview.
This starts before end.
You have to
That's why
say.
she go. Teni is like my leader. Like if I'm going for an interview, like this, I used to message Teni, so she would prepare me for the interview.
Okay, it's not
So she
okay.
should do
I should
our
have not
first-
said the job interview. Just say your name and what you do. What you do
okay.
for work.
I'm not working. I'm a student.
She's such a liar. So yeah, proceed,
Okay.
please.
All right. So I.
Hi.
Hi, Blessing.
My name is Blessing Omolade Blessing. I'm an architecture student.
No shit.
I am also a project manager.
Woo!
A partnership
Please
manager.
don't clap, don't clap.
Hey Jesus.
What you?
What else again? That's all.
Event planner.
Yes, events planner, events coordinator,
Hire us
anything
for your
management,
project.
business management, consulting, anything.
What
That's
what kind of consulting?
Business consulting now? Operations, business structuring, stuff like that. Yes.
Program manager of the group. Anyway, hi guys, Teni here. That just reminded me of something. But anyway, so what do I do for work? Mainly marketing and sales. I've done a bit of
Is
HR.
your only name Teni?
Everybody in class calls me Teddy, so I'm like, hi guys, I'm Teddy Ola, I know Erazy. Like, I don't know, it's just Teddy.
Is this introduction for the class?
Okay, fair enough. Do you know, I actually just realized that people outside like, okay, fine. Let me go again. Take 2. Check up. Hi guys. My name is Montaniola. I know. Most people just call me Teddy. So what do I do for work? Mainly marketing and sales. I've done a bit of HR. But yeah, right now it's just mainly marketing and sales.
Wow, so I'm with business women here, women of caliber,
I mean, we try.
working class women.
I learned from Blessing. It's Blessing that's my inspiration. Why you they look me as if na lie?
Let's show the look.
So yeah.
I noticed that apart from all three of us being feminists, we also have some other things in common. Like, for example, this MS2, we are all in the same jury group.
Oh, that's true.
That's true. Yeah.
That's true.
It's like
That's right.
destiny. Destiny.
So, on that note, I want to ask, how has your this is project? I've been waiting we go call her now. How has your project been going?
Hey, Jesus, trauma. PTSD.
Oh, you're fair enough, bro.
I feel like
Because mine now, let me start with mine.
Okay.
I basically have to do everything again.
yeah, that's true.
So I want to know how it's going for you. Maybe my own misery has company or not.
Oh, your misery has company. Let's not lie.
Actually, well, mine, I feel like it's just a lot for me. I feel like I did something that is bigger than myself because I was, trying to, challenge myself. It should be my last project.
Let it be your master's project.
Should be a master's project.
So when you go outside, you say, yes, that's my services.
And now I'm like, oh, okay, why did I do this? Like, why did I do this to myself?
But then the man kept pushing us, at the proposal stage where we were supposed to propose a project. He kept pushing everybody to dream big. And do large scale projects.
I blame my supervisor too because every time I meet him, I keep telling him, why didn't you tell me?
Don't worry, I'll
because
play the
like
episode
after we finished talking and like correct and all, he goes like, oh, I know it's now you've tried, oh, it's getting more difficult, and I'm like, you should have warned me. Oh, should I remove this? Let me remove this part. So like they're like, no.
You even have supervisor that will sympathize with you. That's sweet.
Oh my days.
Oh God, then
I think I don't know, should I say the most challenging part or the most tiring part are all the changes that you have to continually go back and make. Like, I changed my size plan probably like 4 times. I've changed so many things. Like, where the design started, it feels like it's largely different now. So it gets a little bit tiring, especially when you're not gonna meet your supervisor and you've made some changes already and they're still telling you to change this and change that, and yeah, you know that it's good for your projects, but I can't lie, it's like very exhausting. Like, it got to the point where I was just telling my supervisor that like I really don't want to change this. Like, I'm honestly just tired.
it's reminding me of my last jury where me and almost got in a fight.
Yeah, again.
Remember, like I told you,
I was like, yes. I already told her. I said yes.
First of all, like, thank God you guys are witnesses to every single jury that I've had with this man. That first jury, you saw the betrayal that you even faced it.
This is why I don't like to jury first. I honestly I feel like with
Exactly.
our group, jury first is almost like setting yourself up. Like, no, because like the first person, they go into it, like, I don't know, they just have energy.
Sorry.
After that though, then I'll make a change. Then you come and say, no, do this completely different thing that goes against the whole concept. And I was like, no, I can't do that. And he was like, me, I don't want to hear what. That even before
boy
he
is
left,
stubborn.
I'm stubborn. Can you imagine?
Are you not stubborn?
If you don't stand your ground for anything, won't he be the one designing the building instead?
If you just stand for nothing, but what will you fall for?
Clock it.
Oh my God.
Shout out to the Hamilton fans out there.
I don't even understand people who are fans of musicals.
I love musicals. I feel like
No. I know you can like a musical, but the level of passion that I see.
I think it's only Teni that I know that can
No,
just
I know plenty.
I'm a
Stop
musical
doing
theatre
that.
person right now, honestly. Like, that's my energy. If by musicals, I don't mean like High School Musical that they're acting and then that boss. I hate
I
this.
know,
No,
I
hate
know it's
like
fine.
musicals where from beginning to end everybody's singing.
And Broadway stuff.
Yes, Broadway. I'm really into musical theatre right now. I think it's fantastic.
God.
By the way, watch Hamilton. It's a change in your life.
Actually, I'm saying it's nice.
Hamilton is
I've seen
great.
Hamilton now. That's why I'm wondering what the
Oh no,
passion
you
is.
it's your, I don't know where you're from, bro.
Okay, anyway, maybe musicals are just no. I like musicals just
Which
fine. But the
musicals?
people who have you say which music?
Which musical
Okay.
do you like now?
I like to no.
I feel like we don't actually know the lyrics.
There are different musicals.
Flying, trying. There's not a sky in heaven that we can reach. Hey, if we're trying. Okay, sorry. Getting back into it. Musicals that you like.
There are musicals that are retellings of existing movies. For example, the Shrek musical is hilarious.
Oh, like Legally Blonde. Have you watched that?
Yes, there are there's the Legally Blonde musical. Even Wicked. I've seen Wicked
fair
before
enough.
they made the movie, so I don't know.
Or Lion
I've seen
King on Broadway.
I saw the Lion King musical. I was like, is everybody?
I've not
right?
seen that one too.
I don't know. Broadway is so niche, so it's funny to see Nigerians that are into
Oh,
Broadway.
fair enough. It's not something that's readily available here. But don't worry, when I blow,
We have
I
few
expensive.
musicals now. Woli, Afasule.
I don't think I've watched any. I've never watched it. Oh, speaking of which, did you guys get something in your mail? Did you guys get something in your mail by someone at like dramatic arts
Oh, yeah,
that
I saw
was
it, I
inviting for one? You just check your mail.
Did they? Which mail?
Your student mail.
I didn't have access to it.
Then they invited us for one play. Ambition
Where?
and musical.
Hey,
How they get
in Pitt
access?
Theatre,
At
they
Pitt
do. They
Theatre.
constantly do musicals now.
I've
Is it
never
that
watched a
you know?
musical
I've
at
gone
Pitt.
for one.
I've watched
All
two.
this
I went
is
for the Coming to
Orisha.
America.
Their Yoruba stuff. I've gone for something like that before.
It's usually a nice time. You should do it before we all leave here.
I've gone to see two plays at Pitt. But they were not musicals. So.
Or if you count the one I went to go and watch in the middle of the night, like part 2. I was so bored. So I left studio
To Pitt. They were doing, was it that their practice thingy?
No, they had like a
show.
show.
In the middle of the night.
Yes. They did it like overnight or something. At night, sha. So people were there. I know they have like these tickets, and so I had to stand outside. I shall
You don't want to buy tickets.
How will I buy tickets?
How much was the ticket? Like
500.
I'm not supposed to support your fellow students.
See, businesswoman. This will not spend 500.
That was part 2
Okay,
now.
fair
I was still
enough,
young, you know. It's part of it.
You never do.
I want to ask you guys, when did you meet?
Part
And how
one.
did you become friends?
How did we become friends? Oh, I remember Blessing was eyeing me. Like,
What's this now?
I'm not even like I feel like Blessing actually wanted to be my friend. Okay, so part 1, I think you became sort of close with Ore
Yeah.
in part 1. So by extension, like we were not close, but sometimes like I would go to Ore's place and she would be there. But I think we started actually getting close in like part 3.
I remember Blessing mentioning that.
Yes, I think
That
it's
the
part
friendship now solidified
And
in
like-
part 4.
Yeah, exactly. And then they were like, I remember, I think one time we were on break, maybe one time when we were on strike or something. And like randomly, Blessing would just call me to check up on me. And like, it was so weird because like then we were not that close. But like, it was more, we were not like distant enough for it to be weird. But we were also not close enough for me to be expecting her to like call to check up on me or anything. But yeah, that's why I say she wanted to be my friend.
So, in your own memories, that what happened?
I don't know.
Why you not acting like
Okay,
a
I
shy
can't
person?
remember.
I'm a very shy person.
Come on.
Although I do remember that I was the one that called her. Like, I feel like I called her more than she did, probably.
See, avoidance.
I'm not that You see, this is what I explained. The friendship was starting. We're not close.
Yeah, so we just got close. Well, actually, I get close to people by calls. So there's high chance that if we call frequently, you will just be close to me. And then we'll just stop calling frequently. But then we'd have like the point where we can now start talking for hours on calls, and then we can go like 2 months without talking, and then we'll come back to do like 2 hours or 3 hours call again. They will go again. So that's how my friendship works at the end of the day.
And then in part 3, we're now sitting next to each other.
Yeah, then in part 4 we're not sitting next to each other.
She picked you picked my seat for me in part 4 because I was in Enugu.
Yes.
I think she was in Enugu. I think so.
Then it was like, you know, when you are I think I wanted to live life through Teni.
Okay, because she was adventurous.
Ah, that was what I was calling her. I remember. Teni had a lot of G's. Yeah. And I'm like, wow, things are happening. In my innocent mind, I'm like, Jesus, where did you go to? Then I'm like, I'm in one place that I've never gone to in my life.
Every time you just
I think it was Femi that had to pick my seat for me in part 3 because I think I was probably Port Harcourt when.
So it was because of my sick now.
Yes. I was traveling a lot then.
I remember
That was fun.
that time you still used to post on status sometimes. So
Yeah.
I'll just see new status updates. This girl is now in in another state. How? Or maybe we have group project. I'm not containing. Okay, where are you? You should not say, me, I'm not in it. I'm in Abuja. I'm like, when did you go to Abuja?
I'm like, oh, this read it. No, I cannot say it outside. No, I can't say it outside.
Okay, if we can't say it outside, let's just
I'll still say it later. But let's continue.
I'm trying to remember when me and Blessing started talking very, very well. I feel like we've always been talking. Like it's not like me and most of the girls. I said this to AY and Elizabeth that time. It was just hi. We did not have any. There was no animosity. There was no deep friendship. But it was just normal cordial. But I feel like it's still that part 3. Part 4 that, now started talking.
And then
very
you
well.
want to cook for me one time.
Aww. I used to Bolu's food too, but that was on her birthday, so like she cooked general food.
Yeah, I cooked for me.
Yes, we made spag and stew. I think she even gave me chicken.
Hey!
She then gave me assisted to watch movie. I was like, oh.
No, like if you actually go to Bolu's place, she's actually like quite hospitable.
Okay, if somebody comes to visit you,
I'll
give you water.
I think to come. I should have cooked for myself.
you people are not serious.
Although I think it was planned though. Like I didn't know that was coming.
Like if someone tells you, okay, I'm coming today, and you have the means, you can just buy something and make something for the
Now
person.
cook, you go drink.
Maybe it's the economy that is saying that.
No, it was even then that I would not have cooked for you. There's high chance that I'll probably go and buy food. Or just
You buy
get
food for
Coke.
the person.
Unless we've like planned it, like we've talked about it, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to cook for you. If not, oh my god. Now cook, I go buy for you.
That's a new one to me. Almost everybody I know, that's just the default.
Food not in my house, I beg.
Chelsea doesn't like to cook, but she's always going off about how
I
she's
don't
a
like
great
cooking
cook.
either now. But it's just, I don't know, it's just one of the, it's like laying your bed in case somebody's coming. That's the same thing as...
And that time I could leave.
I don't know.
And you are proud to say that.
Like the thing is, my bed is never like it's never bad. Like I'm not the type of person. You know, there are some people that when they wake up in the morning, like they will lay their bed, like their bed will be fresh. Like always one of those.
I understand
people.
that, but if a visitor is coming...
No, like it's tucked in now.
But you're still late now. You still try to arrange.
You get what I'm saying? When the visitor is coming, you prepare your room for them.
Oh, I don't
That's
do
what
that.
I'm saying. Okay, mama for you.
Well, it's because she does not receive many visitors.
One thing that also made me know Blessing very well was when I started the feminist group, and then we would have all those Twitter spaces, and that's what made me know that Teni used to lurk online because one account joined the space. I was like, who is this? The account was anonymous with a username that was like not related to
if you
name.
ask me,
I was not suspecting this account. That's how Teni DM me asking about maybe that she can request or something. I was not like,
yeah,
I remember that time. The funny thing is, if you ask me for like my Instagram or Twitter username, like I would have to check. Like it's so weird that I don't know it offhand. Like I know the words, but like there are characters in between and all those weird things.
It's how you used to move in the shadows
I
on the
just don't
internet.
it
So
online. Yeah,
it
some
just
people
always
can be
cracks me up.
ghosts. Yeah.
So Blessing, how is it? should we go into this? Because if we go into this, we'll rant for days. I
What's that?
wanted
I
to
love
say,
going
how is feminist life treating you?
Funny enough, I don't really have issues like that. I'm just going through. Men don't annoy me enough. They are not what
Enough.
to,
Oh,
like
okay.
annoy me. Like
I actually get
even
what you
being
mean.
active on Twitter. I feel like I've gotten to the stage where like it's not even easy to rage bait me. Like I'll just read your comment and I'm just like, oh, just a fool. And either I block you or I just pass by, or like I don't even say this to block you because I probably won't see your comment again.
Exactly.
And I don't follow useless people. I feel like people that I follow are people that actually have sense. So when something just comes on my tail and it doesn't make sense, I'm like, hey, where are you from?
Just scroll. Yes, exactly.
And real life, to be honest, I don't really interact with many people enough to even. I want to believe, like, a lot of times. I think there was even a time I made a post and I was like, we can't be this foolish, like, in real life. Like, I want to believe that all this foolishness, like all these tweets, it's just on Twitter. Like, I want to
It's
believe
real
that
life,
in real life,
It's real life.
people are not like that. Because to be honest, I've not really. I've met like a lot of people, like maybe when I'm in Lagos and someone's saying nonsense and I'm like, okay. But then I've not really had the I've not really experienced like me fighting, and I just don't get into all that. But you would know from even the way I'm looking at you, or I'll just like, I don't see reason why I have to fight it. So like you find your type outside, and so that's just how I am these days. I think.
Fair enough. I mean, I buy into that. Like, I think fairly recently, I unsubscribed from a creator that I've been subscribed to for a while on YouTube. Funny thing is, it was because he was. No, I've never been subscribed to Maraji on YouTube. At least I don't think. It was because he does movie reviews, something like that, and then he did one on Obsession. I kind of just scanned through it because like at first I just, before I played the video, I went through the comments, and a lot of the comments were talking about how like they were very disappointed by like him basically supporting the protagonist. And then I scanned through the video and I was just seeing some of the things that he was saying, and I was just like, yeah, okay, bye. Because like I don't really think I want to associate, especially by my choice, with somebody that's like defending somebody like that.
Like, it's one of the most on the nose.
No, could never be Dylan, please. No.
The plot of the movie is one of the most on the nose.
I think it's very
plots.
obvious.
Like everything was spelled out from beginning to end. So for some people to misunderstand such a simple plot,
I think
you should watch it.
It's
Like,
very
there's
nice
a
watch.
clear villain, but everybody
the villains
just
are clear.
they don't know how to read between. I don't know.
But
or
to
read
be
faces.
fair, also, I think most people agree that he's the villain. Like, I haven't watched many things where people are saying that, where people are giving him, making excuses for him or anything. I think most of the videos that I've watched on it, everybody's like, oh my, this guy's a piece of shit. This guy is trash.
I've seen enough of both, too. People that misunderstand it and people that understand. Anyway, Teni, when did we start to speak? I'm trying to remember. I feel like we've always spoken.
Yeah.
Even in part 2, because you were sitting in front of me.
Yeah.
So it has always been there. I first found kindred spirits in Teni when me and her used to fight Timothy. Oh my god.
Part 2 Timothy was crazy.
Bro,
Oh my god.
me and Teni would be shouting.
Part 2 Timothy was
We'll be shouting
crazy.
like, bro, we'll just be looking at each other like, how can somebody think like this?
Oh, they will take us for his life, sure.
As in, then I think in part 3, Teni got locks.
Oh,
And
I
then-
got temporary locks, yeah.
And then she loosened it when it was starting to get good. I was like, shit.
It was always supposed to be temporary. I mean, I might lock my hair at some point in the future, Shabon.
Also,
Not, no.
Or you can leave the song like this and turn into that Ores.
Well, I don't think I'm ready for locks yet, but
it's actually a big commitment.
some point in the future.
Yeah. I was telling Teni how your locks have grown.
Oh yeah.
It's almost like
Like in part one. In part one, Bolu has such short hair. Her hair was so short in part one. And like I feel like it's part 3 that like it became very obvious that like her hair's long now.
Yeah.
And like now it's really long.
It's so long. That time she used to plait it, like she would do this style on it. I remember part 3, we used to have a lot of arguments. That time Nabuli said that she was asexual. How did she say it that time?
I mean, I never argued.
Yeah. And everybody had a crush.
But how is that
Bolu has
argument?
He had a
crushes.
crush in part 2.
Everyone has crushes on people now.
Yes, he had a crush in part 2.
Wait,
I
which argument was
remember.
this now?
Don't worry. Let's move
You
on.
said arguments.
No, not like a major argument. We're just talking now.
I don't think I've ever been in an argument that I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I am asexual.
It's like you don't understand me.
It's not a phase.
You don't know what it feels like, Mom.
What's going on? What has always had crushes?
Yeah, Bolu has crushes.
I don't know why it's surprising to you that I have questions. I don't understand.
Yeah, Bolu has crushes.
Blessing has always been weird about that.
I feel like Blessing's idea
Like-
is that you don't like people.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
I think she thinks
understand.
you're aromantic and everything. Like you can't fathom being with somebody. Maybe I don't know.
That's how Blessing unprovoked to just call her, Bully, where's your boyfriend? What is I'm like,
Blessing does that so much for somebody that is single. Like girl,
What do you mean?
you do that
is
so
it not
much. You
true?
do that so much for a single prego.
I'm just trying to help you guys, okay? Just to push. You see how I pushed you?
She didn't push me.
You know, I prayed for you. And I kept prophesying.
Literally.
And she kept rejecting me.
I was rejected. Funny enough, the year that I met my boyfriend, this girl at the beginning of the year, Blessing was like, "This is our year." Said if I going to enter a relationship, this year I said, "God forbid." I said, "Please, I'm not praying with you, girl."
My God is good.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
don't worry. Is it that you still want it?
No, that year I'm gone.
The year was never careful. Like that's the Blessing is not a serious person. Like sometimes she don't go, I'm getting married this year. Oh yeah. If a guy comes and talk, if a guy comes to talk to Blessing be like,
Don't say that. I told tell you one bad thing about somebody. Like, tell you how easy
it was terrible. Funny thing is,
It
Blessing is
was.
so judgmental.
I am not.
No, like to guys, like I mean, I support it, yeah.
See the way you
But like-
can you see your way from going out of the boundary?
I don't. Okay,
Just
if I
laugh
want to
it.
laugh, if I want to laugh, just move back. Just move back.
See,
to laugh.
even though you move back, you're still going out of the boundary.
So, like, no, for like Blessing is so judgmental when it comes to men sometimes.
But that one was not bad. You're just not that
See,
pretty.
no, if somebody said that about my son, I'm going to cry. I'm not joking. I'm going to go and
But
cry.
don't say it out.
I'm not going to say, don't worry.
It's well deserved, Jerry. Men say worse about women anyways.
Thank you. But this one wasn't even judging him. I just said what I saw.
Exactly.
And then that's not the only one I hear judgmental about.
Which other
They're
one?
so, everybody is like, oh, this one, I don't like the way this
I believe
person
my
does this.
instinct.
I don't like the way this person.
But let me tell you something.
Giddy.
If I meet somebody today, there's a high chance that I already know the character of the person without even talking to the person.
Fair enough.
And my instinct is always right.
Without talking to the person.
Yes, I'm serious. There was a situation like that. I went to a wedding with Elizabeth and Ore, and then we got to the wedding because the person is like, we all know the person, but the person is closer to Elizabeth. Like she was Elizabeth's roommate in part 1, so I knew the
You mean
girl.
with Elizabeth and AY?
No, the person was Elizabeth's roommate. The
No,
wedding
like,
that went for.
but the wedding was AY that was there.
No, it was both Elizabeth, I, and AY.
And that's what I mean. You
You
said
said Ore
you,
instead
Elizabeth
of-
and Ore. That's what I was really trying to put. Like, which one are you talking about?
Me, Elizabeth, and AY. So by the time we got to the church, it was already full. But like there was a space reserved for like Elizabeth beside the bride and I think. So like Elizabeth had to enter. So we just stayed outside. And then there was this girl. She just passed us by. Like she just passed. And the way she was walking, I just told AY that this girl is rude. I'm serious. I was like, this girl will be very rude. Like I just did not like her. And she didn't do anything, to be honest. She didn't do anything at that point. And then Ewa was like, what would I, like exactly how you guys are doing. Why would I do that? Why would I say that? This and that. So when Elizabeth came out, when they were done, we took pictures of the bride. And then we went to the reception hall. Ewa was telling Elizabeth what happened now. And the girl was like, because we were at the friends of the bride's like seat. So the girl was like in front of us. So we were looking at her. And then, so Ewa remembered, and Ewa was telling Elizabeth what happened. And Elizabeth was like, yeah, that's how blessings to do. Okay, now.
Blessing does, bro.
Tell me why it's not even up to how many minutes later this girl said something. I think it was even to AY. But I started laughing because now they all believe that she was actually very rude. And like, I was like, I saw it. Like, I could literally see it on her body that she does not have sense. But you guys know.
The moral of the story is that Blessing is very judgmental.
And my instinct
but
is
you called me judgmental too, right?
No, I didn't say you were judgmental. You said that someone said that you look judgmental or something like that. And I said, okay, I can see how the person can see. Like, no, like, I feel like, no, but
Listen, all I'm trying to say is
energy,
that
like, she doesn't
I
mind.
relate to you, Jerry.
Thank
I
you.
relate. I have so many moments, especially with Amelia. Amelia, you and I'll say something about somebody. Amelia, Bolu. And you say, you don't even know the person. I'm like, okay, I shall just keep quiet. I'll just keep quiet. So just know that I can perfectly understand.
Thank you.
She has gift
I'm
of discernment.
really nice. I don't judge people. I'm the only nice one on this table.
Right.
I let everybody live their lives.
Right. Right.
Don't let me say it.
What was
Since
it?
you're really sick.
Have you? Okay, Teni, let me start with you. Why did you pick Aki? And why did you pick Ife?
Okay, do you want like the honest story or like the story that I tell people that might possibly like so I see more deep and like I really thought about it? Or do you want like the true story?
The honest one. Because
true
I'm
story.
wondering how from Abuja to Ife.
Okay, maybe I'll start with that. We use like a family school in my house.
Right.
So like my sister went here, my daddy went here, my dad has two brothers that came here, my daddy's daddy came here. So like family school type of thing. And then I picked architecture in SS1. So in my school we had to submit this form where you put what you want to study in uni, and you have
Why
like,
were they asking SS1 students that?
I guess so the counselor could like advise you on like the subjects that you could take or something like that. So I was sitting with my parents trying to decide what I wanted to do because throughout my life I had picked a lot of things. And everybody was just going, I knew I could not do medical, everything checked out. Engineering was, I could, but it was kind of casted. So I also didn't really want that. And then we're just going through options. And I was like, I don't like that. And then it was architecture. And I said, oh, okay, no bad, sure. So that was it.
So why Ife? Oh, so
I already
family
told you,
school,
exactly.
sorry.
So that's the honest reason of how, like, it was just like one of the only things that I felt like I could tolerate.
And are you tolerating it?
I mean, I'm here. Like,
Valid though. Okay, blessing. Why Ife? Why Aki?
Okay. My own story.
girl,
So dramatic, okay? It's a testimony. So let me express myself.
Amen.
So why Ife? Ife was just family thing, more like my entire, not like my father, my forefathers, like my serious, but like my sisters. I have two other sisters, so firstborn, secondborn. So my dad was really proud because if I felt like, oh, that university that like everyone wanted to go to but could not gain admission into. So imagine the firstborn entering, like my daddy's family is even some like friends, they will call him, that did this child enter OAU. Okay, so my firstborn did, secondborn did, then my time. It just felt like OAU, like so it was like the first choice, like, and then my sisters, like when they come and they always having so much stories to talk about, so it just felt like, let me go to OAU too, like OAU is the school.
Greatness.
Great, and I knew OAU out there before even entering the school, so it was like,
But the accent was so bad, like it's in my ears, like what are you guys saying?
And the anthem is not bad.
it's not bad. I like
the anthem
it
is not
was easy
bad.
to
See,
learn.
let's not lie, like sure, I mean if you're so like when I'm outside I sing this anthem with like vigor. But let's not
Okay, if it's about
Yeah,
that, yes, I really.
yeah.
but let's not lie, some of the lyrics, guys.
Sports and struggle, Abby.
Get another
But
great
it's real now.
another great if is a counterfeit.
Yes, now
Abi,
you valid. It's valid.
Good lyricism. Okay, well, I mean, if you guys say so.
So that was why I picked Ife. There was not really anything to it. So just my sisters came here, so let me come here. Then for architecture, architecture was that course that, to be honest, I never heard about it. I never heard about architecture. I didn't even know what it was about, like, because all my life I always studied medicine.
Yeah.
I had to study medicine. My dad was already so sure I was going to study medicine. You know, all your family members, like my dad had already categorized his children, all the was
doctor,
different,
lawyer.
exactly, that kind of thing. So then I wrote my work, and then I was at home. I didn't write jam the year I wrote my work. So then I was at home. I was working. So by the time I started my job, I don't know. It was like almost a year, because I think we wrote work like April, May or something like that. And then the mini months I was just like going to work. I was not reading anything. Then they said, oh, jam registration has started like December, January. So I went back to register. Then I started like a tutorial. And then I was just like, what's happening? I can't say I didn't know biology. Like, I know biology, but like it's not my favorite. Out of all the science courses, like my least favorite. And that time I was really, really good. That time I was really, really good with maths. Because now it's like nah. I mean, I feel like I'm still good. Like if I read, like I'll probably still remember like half of everything. So then I was so good with maths. So maths was that course or subject rather that I could write an exam for, and I'll still have like A without reading for it. Like that was how good.
Einstein.
Nah. My sister was really my sister, I can call that the first one. She was really good with maths actually. So then I was now confused because now I didn't want to do biology. I felt like, oh, I didn't want to, like, I just hated the biology.
Oh, so let me guess. You looked for a subject combination that did not have biology.
So I was looking for some information that didn't have biology. And then I would have done engineering. I feel like engineering would have just been, architecture was just that thing. Like engineering would have been like maybe chem engine. But guess what? I did write for the maths in my work. Because, you know, everybody we just all assumed I was doing, which till now I still don't know why I did not write for that maths in my work. Because I was really good with maths. So just knowing something was just so medicine, and everybody just expected that I didn't need for that maths. So I didn't write for that maths in my work. And now I didn't have much choice. I had to look for any science course. Then my sister just mentioned architecture from nowhere. And I went to go and do research, architecture. Okay, does all you accept architecture without further math, lots of other schools? I don't know. It just, out of all the courses they mentioned industrial chemistry, mentioned a couple of other like courses I could study, but that one just stayed. Then the old CD issue, my spirit was just like, it's the architecture, and I picked it though. And here
So
I am.
is it what you read up on? What you researched architecture to be? Is that what you met in Ife?
I mean, I think so. Although, but in a way, I think I was partly prepared because, like, my sister had like a friend that studied architecture. So she was like, oh, architecture is expensive, oh, that you should be preparing money. Architecture was this, clinical. So but my dad was more like, it's a man's course. Do the medicine now. Like, my dad really wanted the medicine. But then they already made like bit of my dad doesn't force. It was just trying to persuade. But then,
And it's so funny because before medicine was a man's course too.
really?
And
Wow.
you don't know the trope of female doctors saying people still call them nurse.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
It's nursing, that's their field.
I get. But now, yeah, I am. Kashama dupe.
Okay, let me now ask you, as now that you're here in Ife, what's the funniest thing that has happened to you? You are okay.
Oh, you are okay.
And what's the worst thing?
Well, I know the worst part of it for me. The worst part of it for me was part 2. Like, I can't necessarily pinpoint an exact moment that was the worst moment, but everything was just very terrible in part 2. And I can never forget that, was it that day that we were supposed to jury crash? And see, for me, I was already breaking down before I got to that school. Only for them to now lock me out of jury again. I said, oh, well, let me call my mommy and gist. Because I like to gist to my mom. My mom is like my gist partner. That's how my mom just started going at me for not going to jury early. She said, if they said you were there, but if they said you should be there by 8, why were you there by 8:04? Why were you not there early? Because like my parents are not the type that will cuddle you and tell you that, they'll tell you when you fuck up, basically. And I just started crying on the call. I was just like, I'm not doing. And I was sitting beside our studio. So I was just sitting on the floor there, and I was just crying. I was like, I'm not doing this architecture anymore. I said I'm going to psychology.
But was actually dying.
So that was the worst for me.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to psychology, and my daddy was supportive. My daddy was like, life is not that deep, like, if, like, it's not worth your mental health or whatever. My mommy was not as supportive because she likes telling everybody that her kid is an architect. It has a ring to it. Telling people that my child is a psychologist doesn't have the same ring. Let's not lie.
I mean,
it doesn't have the same ring. So my mommy wanted me to stick with the architecture, but my dad was like, do what's best for you type of thing. I shall stop.
I'm just always surprised when many people say part 2 was their worst day. Because it feels like part 3 took the cake up.
The thing is, part 3 was worse. It's just that we had learned to cope with it more. Like, in terms of... For me, that's how it was. Like, I felt like part 3 was worse. It's just that... Plus, also, at that point, I didn't really care anymore. See, there's a way that when you stop caring, it honestly, like, frees you a bit. It's like, oh, I'm not ready for jury. Okay, well, I don't care. So that was my own part 3.
Even MSC1 was terrible for me.
MSC1 for me wasn't terrible, but I understand like the feeling of that it was terrible.
Was it terrible? It wasn't bad. Like, I feel like after part 2, everything just kept like, no matter how bad like you try to be, it just felt like I've gotten past that stage. Like, whatever you do, life, you can't do more than this.
Like, I know how this dance goes.
So as much as I was like, this part MSC was just like part 5. Nah, you're not.
But
You're just trying
like
to.
5.
Yeah, like you're just trying to get me to be angry, but I'm making you already, so there's nothing you can do about it. That was how MS1 was. But like then he said part 2 was like the worst.
Yeah, part 2 was breaking.
Okay, what of the funniest one? You should have a funniest one.
I have funny memories, but I'm trying to think of the funniest.
In the
Is there a moment that you laughed like
Inaki? Is there a moment you laugh?
let's see, I'm not serious.
I feel like almost every time that I think of the funny moments, it's not necessarily like related to Aki. It's like maybe I'm with my friends.
Do you get?
Or something. I just remember when we had the girls hang out and I spat on him. Because if I don't even know what was making me laugh so much, I didn't drink in my mouth and I don't know, something was making me laugh and it just, sorry about that.
That one has passed now. But I mean, like in the departments now.
Girls' night out was fun.
Yeah, it was fun now.
yeah, fair enough.
Departments now.
You mean ladies' night?
Yes.
Okay.
There was this set, I think AY sets. The
When we is it when we're in part
I think
3?
that when we were in part 3. Yeah, I think it was we were in part 3. Like we even did twerking competition.
Wait, I think
Wait, that like that we used seminar room.
I remember.
Like we're not dancing. That beggy song. That was when Arasta song came out, and then it was so fun.
Yeah,
I
and
like
part one ladies night also. I
think it was even like it was one horror movie that we actually watched.
I don't remember.
The ladies' night that I came for was the one that our sets organized.
Oh.
I know, as you said, ladies' night. And I remember the most unhinged thing that I've ever done with that department.
What was that?
They were for one weird reason they were going around the room asking everybody if we were single or in a relationship. And in my head I was like, which kind of what are we doing? What are we doing? You did not even go around and say, are you employed or unemployed? Let's hook you up.
I mean, they do that.
You say, are you single or take? Me too, and I stood up and I said, I've been married for 3 years. And that's why everybody believed what I was saying. They were applauding.
I don't think anybody believes that, bro. Like,
They
along.
believed me. Guess why I said they believed me?
Where?
Like a week later or so, one girl from Zipatu now came to meet me that we were talking about different things. She told me how her jury was going. Then she now said that she remembers me from girls' night, that she was surprised to find out that I'm married. That she did not know that they were married. She did not know that there were married students in the department. I'm just looking at her.
Was it our set? Our set ladies' night out?
Yeah, no, the one that you belly me.
Yes.
Yes.
I think I was really busy that night, so I didn't really know what was happening.
I don't know, it just cracked me up, Sha.
I can't believe you said that.
Let me see you look like you're married now. Let me see you look like
You
you're
know what a
married.
ring now?
No, you know I used to wear knuckle.
My mommy never wears a ring though.
My parents.
Like she never wears a ring ever. Or maybe when she's going out to a fancy place, I don't know.
They don't even wear rings.
My daddy never takes his off.
Where were we? I feel like I'm lost my train of thought. Okay, hey, you're about to say your funniest.
Oh, Dang, I was hoping that you would forget about this. I don't know. Bless you, go first. My brain is blanking.
I don't have any funny moments in that department. I'm always angry. So. I mean, and your lecturers are always pissing me off.
So call their name now.
So-
Name name.
No.
I remember one day like that.
Yeah, leave for
I didn't. I'm not naming anybody.
No, I know.
Oh, yeah,
Don't worry, but when I leave this department, there's nothing they can do.
Before they hold your results.
Okay, so there was one day like that. I didn't even come for class. And it was this Timothy Wala. Oh, Jesus.
Was it part 3?
Part 3.
Oh, I remember.
That day, I said, there's something wrong with your classmates. I think it was Fumi that messaged me. And I told me what happened in that class.
Where we're supposed to drop money?
And then Timothy stood up to say.
I'm the first person in this class.
And you cannot tell me that, you cannot say that, I cannot say I don't have 35 or something. Like she said the VN of how it happened.
If it's an emergency, you will drop the money. No,
I was just laughing.
I can't forget.
I was like, who is that? I was just like, you should better thank God I was not in that class. I was just like, I said, thank God I know this class. Because we go just
I was not aware of this.
Are you serious?
Jesus.
So does that mean that Timothy had multiple infractions? Because the one that I heard, that's not what he said.
Was it the one you heard? Was it the Aki week thing?
This one was during a congress.
Oh,
that's
manifesto.
one.
Was it manifesto?
Now one is late.
So I just name dropping all of all of Timothy's problems. Like this, you did this, you did
Nothing
this.
forgive us.
but we're friends now. So
I
it's not new.
think that moment was to me very funny because I was not there and I was very happy I was not because I felt like because that time I still had anger issues. I was always fighting.
You still had? You still have?
I don't have anger issues anymore.
Thank God for
I'm
growth.
gentle.
Right.
And by that time, I remember I used to fight a lot on the class group.
Actually,
like,
Teni used to fight a lot.
I used to.
She was supposed to
I think
know-
I've attacked like a couple of
She was
people.
supposed to a lot of people in the group.
And
actually.
because they would just say something so stupid, and I'm just like, are you even okay? Like, are you actually okay in this class? So to me, that was like very funny because just was like, we're living different lives. So for someone to say that kind of thing inside
Okay,
class,
what's Tunka?
my worst. I think I've said it. Okay, I've not elaborated. It was part 2 to me.
Still that same jury.
No, not jury. No, that
I
was
was
not
not
even
sure
my
per
worst.
se, but
There was a time I was doing I was really sick. That was when the ulcer issue started. I'd say it was like gastritis and then it just got worse. I was having issues breathing. And then we had like jury. We had a jury that period. And I kept going to the hospital. And it was just so bad. And I remember there was one night like that I was in overnight. And like the guys were laughing at me because I had to sit on the table. I had to use this tracing paper to cover part of my paper and then sit on it and to continue drawing. And they're like, sit live. But like I was in so much pain, like drawing. Like I was in so much pain. And I kept saying, God, am I supposed to be here? Is this because Aki was, I think aside from the whole how jury and everything was, for me it was more difficult because like I said, I didn't do TD, I didn't do a lot of things, so I was learning everything from scratch. And it was like a whole lot for me. So it was one of the moments that made me know that I was a very resilient person. Because I really suffered. Like I was doing a lot of overnights. Like I was, before I learned how to use the T-square, before I learned how to like do everything, there was a point I called my dad and I was like, oh, Dad, I just can't do this anymore. That I want to come home. That I wanted to come home. And then I was just falling sick. There was one time I was coming from overnight. I dropped at SCB because I didn't see all, because I was in town. I didn't see us. I dropped at SCB. And as I was walking to the department and I started crying. I just started crying. Like I cried till I got to Aki and I wiped my eyes. And when I came inside, everybody started laughing at me that my face was swollen, that I just wake up. Like, that kind of like, they didn't exactly know that I was crying. And I didn't even know why I was crying, to be honest. I was just so tired. And then, it was just really, then I can say, okay, actually I have funny moments in the department. I feel like, maybe not classes.
You that you were even in a fast yourself.
Maybe not classes, but overnight times, like with the guys when we were doing overnight, it's always very fun. I learned a lot of music. I feel like I got to know the guys better because the guys like did a lot of overnights then. So I got to know the guys. They always like say one joke or the other. And there was one night like that some things happened outside the department. Then baby Benga came in, call us to come and see what's happening.
A and G?
Yes. So we ran outside. See, we're drawing. Daddy was so busy. Like we actually I think I'd been in studio for like 2 days, and I was drawing, and like a lot of people were in studio. And then Baby and Benga and I think Gypsy, I don't even know, those guys just came and say, you guys come and see. Everybody just dropped their pencil. I was like, you think that we're waiting for gist to happen? And then we sat, I'm serious, so we sat in front of A&G for like an hour trying to understand the gist. We dissected, we did everything, we waited, they closed the door, we kept listening. Then we went back and then we talked about it a bit. So part 2 was just that year, both sad, both funny. Everything was just in that part 2, to be honest.
Dun.
Okay. After MSc2, let me ask Teni.
Hey, what's you?
What plans do you have?
Oh, Jesus.
Girl, what's that?
See, no plans is also an answer.
Bruh.
To leave Ife pretty soon, honestly. I don't see myself staying in Ife past September.
You're not coming for convocation.
I might not.
You should.
Why?
You round off the suffering with a bang. Yes, I made
What
it.
bank?
I don't know. I might. I feel like
And take pictures with your classmate now.
if my friends are coming,
And do the turn your tassels.
if my friends are coming, then I'll show up. But if I can't
I'll
convince,
beg all of you.
if I can't convince enough of my friends to come, then I don't think I'm coming. Like, what am I
You
going
should
to
come
do?
now.
Why you shouldn't be the one saying that you're not coming. I'm not thinking that you would even want to
no,
come.
I feel like like if you are just continuing the program at this stretch, then the master's convocation is the real convocation now. Abi.
Yeah.
I feel if for me, I just want to have pictures.
Yeah.
Like I just want to do photo shoots. So my mom is even saying that I should do my photo shoots before I leave Ife, so that like if I don't come back, I'll still have pictures and all of that. I have my convocation outfits planned out already. Go, I'll show you a picture. I saw it on last year's. It's last year's Met Gala. Yeah, 2025. One babes Met Gala look. So I liked it.
Which tailor are you trusting to pull that off?
I
fashion
trust my Lola. She's going to
Immoral.
deliver.
Alright.
She's going to deliver. She has always, I remember that time when she was doing my convocation fit, like when I was showing some people the ideas that I had, and everyone was like, I hope you have a good tailor. And myself, I was getting scared because like every single person I showed, it was like, how is your tailor?
Before you see what I ordered
That's
versus
yeah. But Ola is really good.
It's okay, but like it always
really
comes out well. Okay, yeah, so life after school. It's honestly like my plans right now are honestly very basic. Leave here, work.
9 to 5, Abby. Or do you want like site work? Do you want freelance? Do you want to start a firm? Do you want to go into something else?
I can see myself going into some things, but I feel like the very interesting thing with me is that when at some point in this department, I could have sworn up and down that I'm not practicing this architecture. I could have, like, if I had asked my friends, like, done most likely to never practice architecture when they leave, it would have been me, like 100%. But I think that has changed. Like now I can actually see myself practicing architecture, which I think is very interesting. Anyway, yeah, so then I have some other things that I want to do, but I feel like I'm not particularly comfortable like just airing out my business on podcasts yet. I'm also like interestingly a private person-ish. So yeah.
Blessing, any plans? You say hi. Any plans?
I don't have plans. So first, I want to leave this state. Like, I'm depressed. I want to leave here. I feel like I've hated Ife for a very long time. And now that it's time for me to leave, I'm like, oh, finally. And then it's not like there's anything I want to do in Lagos. Well, I just want to leave. Although I'll miss my church, I'll miss my friends. Let me shall go. Then okay, probably NYSC. I'm not rushing to do it, but I'm thinking of.
I'm rushing to do my own shower.
I think I just want to just do it. I don't think you would know when I go for my NYSC. At the end of the day, like I think I'm the kind of person that will just go for NYSC and come back. And like not like I will go, I probably will work it to get to where I want to, but allegedly, but I'll remove it. I don't know. I just probably would not post it because I don't understand why we are doing it, but just for the sake of it, I will probably do it, hopefully, and then architecture. I don't know. Hey Jesus, I did not say that though. Architecture is like on the side. It's still something I'm thinking about. I don't really know in what aspects I want to like focus on. If I want to freelance or if I just want to like work for a firm. But I think I really want to go into corporates, like corporate world, even architecture, business. I'm probably going to go into corporates 9 to 5, at least for a while. Then
that means you may get an MBA, Abby.
I'm definitely going to get an MBA. It's one of my major, my checklists, my PMP as well, stuff like that. So all of that. Let's just see our life. Yes.
Right. It's interesting that both of you. Okay, let me just say the level of interest to practice construction, architecture is low because I think I saw a reel maybe like 2 months ago or so of she was not even an architect, she was an engineer on site wearing the helmet and the vest and everything, and she was talking about what the site is like, and it just occurred to me that I noticed this when I was doing CVS too, and that was the period that made me know I'm not going to be a site architect. All those ones that you go to site, they become you engineer, architect. I'm not going to do it, but I realized that this is a female thing. It's not necessarily something that would discourage a guy. Maybe if a guy is discouraged, it's mostly maybe money part or he can make money elsewhere. It's not necessarily the experience on site that he's going through. So like I wanted to. This is just a little side thing that I just thought of now. Like, have you had any funny site experiences that is basically just misogyny?
Well, I can't really say I did per se because I enjoyed my site, but then that was also the reason why I knew, because it was just a way they treated you as a female, and at that time I was still learning. So I remember this meeting that we had, like for this event we wanted to do, that they invited us to join. Oh, you're not there to explain me, sorry. There's this event like that, and we're talking about how like females in architecture, how you have to like prove your worth for you to like firmly stand and say, okay, this is what you want, when maybe the engineer is like, oh, let's do it like this now, like he believes that he knows better than you because he's a guy or something, and you have to like deliberately stand on what you want. And I was talking about how before you can do that, you have to really know what you are doing. Like you have to be sure that you have, like, it is in there, because you don't rest in architecture. Like architecture, everybody's learning something daily. Like architecture, if you ask somebody, even me myself, do you know how many softwares like I've had to like learn? Architecture is that one department like everybody's just learning. Like you just see somebody working on something and you're like, sorry, which software is this? And you just mention one software, like, which one is this one again? Like, where is this coming from? So every single time you have to keep learning. So you have to be really, really good at what you do. So at that time, I was still like, I was in serious now. So of course, out of everybody on the field, I'm probably not the most knowledgeable. So at that time, it felt somehow, because like even when I felt like something was wrong, until there was someone that he was a friend and like he listened to me, so I would just say, oh, like, look at this dimension, it's actually like really wrong, but when I'm telling like the engineer about it, like he would just do that kind of thing, and then I have to like tell him, you know, be like, oh, not true, like they'll not start speaking their pigeons together, and I'm not really good with speaking pigeons. So then I'm like, oh, okay, we'll go do them like this. And you know, on sites they change a lot of things, not be wasting the join with these sites at the end of the day. So after having that experience, I mean, it was fun because like I got to see a lot of things. I got to see how, like, aside from you just designing on your system, like in the real world, like how things go from the foundation, how they have to make some changes at the end of the day. I got to like experience it. But then it was just like, do I really want to be? I feel like something that was just, I have to bring out the old aggressive side of me to survive. Like sometimes I have to be rude. I have to, now me they talk for my head. That kind of, like, I have to keep on trying to like shun somebody over and over and over again before like you can hear me, or before you say, oh yes, my oga, or that kind of thing. So I just feel like I can't be doing all that stress Yeah, so maybe I would still engage in it. I don't know, but that was one of the reasons why I'm like, sites is not for me. And then I got black, so I was like, nah, I'm not doing this.
That one can be fixed with sunscreen now. Face cap.
Yes, but then so that was just it for me. That was my experience.
Alright, Teni, did you experience any weird behavior because you were a woman?
So my own experience on sites, so far I've not necessarily experienced any misogyny on sites. I think most of the experience I had on sites was after like part 4 when I was working with one real estate company in Abuja. And the babe, the architect that I used to work with the most, they're just very soft babe. So she doesn't necessarily like site work. So the driver will drive us, she'll stop by like a couple of minutes, just check what everybody's doing, make some corrections, tell everybody what to do. And I didn't like observe anybody being weird with her. And I think and she was also very nice because I remember we were working on one project and the people that were doing the ceiling were there and they were trying to say that something wasn't like specified in the drawing, and it was really cute how she sort of was like, oh, are you sure, like the person that did the drawing is here pointing at me, like if you're wrong, like she'll know. And then he had to go. I don't know, it was cute chat, but I personally haven't experienced any misogyny on sites. But again, I haven't been on sites like necessarily enough to give an objective stance on.
Okay. Maybe I should say what made me think of it is that when I first got there, they will first call you engineer, not architect, which is a problem on its own, but okay. Then it was like my boss was in another world where people just listen to women. So he would send me, and as a patriarch, he would send me out to go and tell grown men what to do. So this time you are doing so part today. Kiriko. Me too, I will go there with my helmet and boots.
They said that you should do
Me too, I'll try my best. Put on poker face and still try and say so. Telling men what to do is one of the most exhausting things, especially, and there's also the language barrier too. Yeah. If your Yoruba is a little bit iffy like this, they'll just be looking at you. Who is this Ajebota that is talking to us? It's not, it's not street Yoruba or it's not street pidgin, so they will not take you seriously. It's a male colleague that will have to come and repeat exactly what I said before they listen. I was already getting tired. Then the one that I even noticed, this one came from the boss himself. Hope they will not cast me on this. So anyway, plausible deniability. I'll just deny it if they accuse me. Anyway, normally, this one too is also a gender divider because I feel like men are safer on sites. Am I just assuming this? On the construction site itself.
I think like that goes without saying in general.
So it would make sense that in that reality, women would go home like at the closing time. Like the choice and having to be monitoring. Let me monitor what the laborers are doing. I don't think you'll see female workers. Even the female architect that was supervising me, and sometimes she used to leave early too, so it was once it's 5 everybody goes. So me too, I was doing that. She'd be 9 to 5. Once it's 5, me too, I just carry my, I think this is the tote bag that I was using. I just carry my bag and be going. And the boss did not like that. He likes people that overextend their hair.
Wait, as a boy, you see where's student. Like I'm really confused. Like you're not a full-time staff.
You have to want it. You have to want it. You're not passionate.
From a student.
Wait. So when he noticed that I was always going home exactly 5. Once it's 5, I'm picking up my bag. I'm going because it was in Koi, and I was going all the way to Yaba every day. Yeah. So go back fast. You don't want to be outside in Lagos at night, bruh. No,
it's even dangerous.
Don't even. So I was always avoiding it. That's how one day I picked up my bag. I was about to walk out. The man just said, Afolabi. So I said, do you have a boyfriend?
Yes.
Wait! He said, do you have a boyfriend? I was first like,
What
what
kind of
type of
question is
inappropriate question is this? I said, no, sir. He said, okay, you're not married either. I now understood what he was about to say. I said, no, sir. I said, because I was wondering, you're always rushing to. Maybe you have children you need to cook for, or maybe you have a husband that to cook for. You see all
Why
those
did I
times?
even say boyfriend?
Some people live with their boyfriends.
Your boyfriend's place.
So it's just there were subtle jabs like that throughout the 3-month period. Though. I can't even say everything here, but I've noticed stuff like that. Even that day in class, I've forgotten which lecturer I was telling that some clients want to pay you less because you're a woman. For some reason, they just assume because you're a woman, you don't need to spend as much.
Yeah,
And that this one I even
it.
experienced it directly.
You're not the financial provider of your family or something like that.
First of all, you're a student. Second, you're not a woman again. They will be underselling you. It's you that have to increase your price, and they'll make you sound crazy for dropping an estimate. one asked for an invoice or so. I sent invoice. He was laughing that me too. I'm doing Microsoft Excel invoice for him. I don't know. I didn't want to ask for invoice. Now I don't know. It's just been very very strange.
Well,
So it's most likely going to be admin stuff that I would do too if I go into the field, because I don't know if I'm made for. There are some women that are like very capable of maneuvering the site and not the bra that comes with it, but I don't think I can do it. So
That's fair enough. Like side work is not particularly enticing.
do you get? I don't know how people do it, to be honest. To me, it's just very stressful going to the site, and sometimes like it's not even one site. You are
You go to
it,
multiple.
then you have to go to multiple sites. Then you have to. To me, it's crazy. Although I do not actually believe that it's only site work that this stuff would happen. I believe even in the office it could happen, like working in the office. I mean, I experienced it, even though it's not even a architectural firm. I experienced the old women women have option B. Like you will be in a meeting and you'll be like, even if the women are not doing that, don't expect the men to be doing this. Women have option B, they have option C. But
option?
you're not like
Option B is your husband.
option
Option
C.
C.
Option
Option C, maybe your daddy.
Do you get like you always have option? I'm always like,
what are these options? I need
like what are these options? Like where, like to me, and I always feel bad. Because
this
I'm always like,
hypothetical
I
options
really
that they
wish.
always have in
To me,
their
I feel like I won't be offended if I'm really enjoying it. To be honest, like there are some women that do like get this money. They always say, women always have money, and I'm like, I won't be offended if I was actually getting this money that you guys are talking about. Like if you say, yes, so please,
That's the
thank
life.
you. That's life. I mean, I want to enjoy it, but I'm not enjoying it. So why? That's not why I'm here. That's not why I'm applying for the job. You think if I'm getting it, I'm like, I know what I want. That's why I'm here. I know don't I'll tell me what I want. Like I've had when I was even down to my broker stage when I was doing POS job. My oga then was saying something like that. If I see man now, rich man that wants to marry me, that me,
Who are these
I'll
rich
leave
men?
school.
I don't understand.
I will leave school. Like I'll leave architecture.
This thing.
Like,
Because
how
how old
was-
are you?
do you get,
How old are
like-
you when you're doing that? Like you're telling a child.
Telling me that because I was like, no, I was studying architecture, and in a lot of people's head, architecture is like a very male course, a vibrant course, a course that you have to be really intelligent to like study. So it was just like all these brilliance that you're doing now. That if you see man that wants to marry you, that wants you will leave school, and I'm like, he was telling me that I would drop out from school to get married.
This
Like,
thing is reminding me of something that somebody tweeted, I think like a few days ago, that the age group above us, they still believe that we are in the 90s. Like even with the advice, some of the advice they will give you. Like if you say I can't find a job, they'll be like, have you applied? or they'll be like, you can walk up to
Yeah, just go into offices and drop your CV.
that. The reason why he was the person a he.
Yeah, it was
Bless.
he.
Yes.
He saw women do that now. That's why he thinks that reality is the same. That us, we are just going to school because we want to be educated. It's not that we have a choice.
I feel like that's a crazy take to be saying in today's age, especially to like a teenager.
See, this is even very funny because even at this stage, when I was doing my masters, now I went to Manai. Before I came back to Ife, I remember I met one person like that. It's someone I know, like that used to, because he's married and all. So I greet him a lot. So he's always like, anytime he doesn't seem like, when he sees my parents, always like, oh, blessing, come on, that kind of stuff. And then he saw me, because a lot of times, even when I go home, like I don't necessarily go to my parents' place. I just go to my siblings' place and stuff like that. So that particular time I was at home and he saw me. And he was like, am I not done? I was like, oh, I'm actually done. I've been done for a while. So I was like, oh, that okay. So what's happening? And am I getting married? I said, I was just like, oh, I'm doing my masters. And then he was like, oh, why am I doing my masters? I would not advise me to be doing my masters.
People that know your daddy.
It's to be harder for me to get married. I'm serious. Like, it was actually telling me as if I should stop the masters. Like, masters have started though. Like, it was like, oh, that would not advise me. Like, I've started. Like, why are you advising me? I did not ask for that.
You still have time to
drop out.
Do you get it? It was just like,
you can change your mind because marriage is more important.
Do you get
girl.
it? Like, I'm not seeing a man.
Can't you see your future?
The thing that is mind blowing is, assuming they are actually prospects, there's like a group of rich men waiting for wives who would understand why they will be like, okay, why don't you go for this option? But they are none. Like, what are we talking about?
It's never even the rich ones that talk like this. It's never even like very, very comfortable ones that talk like this.
If you like, don't be educated. You think
It's
rich
never,
man
it's,
married.
it's never the very comfortable ones that talk like this for real.
Anyway, on that note, Teni, do you have an architectural hot take?
Okay, well, I don't know if this counts, but I was telling my friends the other day that I think that architecture is not necessarily to find a perfect solution or a perfect fit. I think that architecture is to find a good enough fit, one that works and works well for you.
Okay, like a design can solve every
Yeah,
problem
like,
that comes up.
and that's how I feel, because every single time, no matter what you've done during juries, there's always some hypothetical scenario
Situation, yeah.
that will be brought up, like, oh, what if this happens, what if this happens, what if this happens? And I guess maybe fair enough, but you will never run out of hypothetical scenarios that your design doesn't solve.
Right.
So I just don't think you can decide. This is just my thoughts. Anybody can disagree with me.
Even
I don't think...
Le Corbusier's house is leaking, sir.
Yeah, exactly. I heard about that. Like that the residents were not actually happy with the house.
It's not Villa Savoy.
Yeah, so I just don't think architecture will necessarily find the exact perfect fit. I think good enough works.
Blessing, do you have a hot take?
I believe that. What do I believe? And I can't say it's a major hot take. I'm just more of like, in Nigeria, it's not diverse enough. Like now, architecture has been a faculty for how many years now? I think they said last year that they announced that there is a faculty or something. But what have they done?
Have they implemented it?
Yeah, like what's the implementation? Like, I don't even understand. Why are you saying it's a faculty? There's no division. What are the other things that we're going to be doing that makes it a faculty? Is it product architecture? What are the other things that you are bringing in that is not just building Do you get what I'm saying? Because I've seen people that like left our departments that traveled abroad, and I'm seeing like they'll post like their presentation like to maybe like the school that they went to, and they're like, you know that they focused on something. Like I'm not even seeing a building, I'm seeing landscape, I'm seeing something that is totally different. And as much as they say, oh, they want to touch this, they want to touch that in design, even in this masters, sometimes I'm just like, what if what you're trying to touch is not what I'm interested in? Like, shouldn't we in this masters, shouldn't it be more specific, to be honest? Because I feel like I'm doing the same thing I did in BSc. It's just that maybe the designs, what are we even doing in MSc 1? It was more like I was doing part 4 again. Like that's what you felt like, because I was doing projects all over again, projects that we've done before, projects that we've not done before, stuff like that. So I just feel like, I don't think I would like my child to study architecture in Nigeria. Maybe abroad, maybe I would.
But it's up to us to update the curriculum.
We'll make a difference. Don't become a statistic. Don't become a statistic.
Up to you, man.
You can join Akon. You
Make
can
a
influence
difference.
policies.
I support you guys.
Yeah,
I
no
support your
serious.
move.
Listen, don't be a statistic. If you go there, you'll just be a statistic.
Please.
Make a difference here.
No.
Okay, let me start with Blessing. I know you will have grievance. Do you have any grievance complaint? Don't look at me like that. Any grievance, complaints, or compliments for anybody from our set?
Our set. I might forgive and forget.
Oh,
Right.
I used to forgive and forget. I feel like for all the people that I've had like issues with, I've always like said it to them.
Already sorted it out.
Yeah, so I've said it out. So I don't think it's something that I would necessarily have to like talk about again, because to me that's gone.
Compliments. Do you have it? And this is specifically for maybe somebody you did not really talk to as much as maybe your close friends. Maybe just somebody in class that you noticed their hard work, or you like the way they design, you like something about them.
I think that would be Gideon.
Hmm.
Yes, Gideon is very hardworking. He has always like, I've known Gideon since part 2, though, but like maybe we're not like best of friends or anything.
Besties.
But like he's always someone that I could like walk to, like when I'm having like an issue and I'm like, oh, can you like look at this and give me. In fact, Gideon was the first person to show me how to cut a proof section in part 2. I know, because I was like, Gideon, see, I cut this scene. What am I saying? What am I saying? Oh my god, part 2 was crazy because I didn't know anything. I was like, God, am I going to survive this place? I can't believe I've grown. Oh my god.
Aww.
So Gideon was that person. And now, I think this last jury, I was seeing his work. And I was like, I think someone was saying something. I'm trying to remember who it was, but somebody else was there. And I was like, that Gideon, carry your... He was talking about Gideon's site plan. It was still on Revit. So I was like, that this is not even the best. That Gideon not carry this thing to Corel Draw. Gideon was like, it's in love. Because Gideon would do site plan. Gideon and Temi, I think Temi too, they'll do site plan. Then they'll carry the site plan. They'll take it to Corel Draw. Or I think Photoshop, I don't even know which one. And they will now start the graphics. Like you would see their joy, like Pinterest site plan. I'm like, do you guys have things you are doing with your life? Because how do you have so much time to do this? And it's like they're just so adult, like they liked it, like they enjoyed it. And I'm like, yes, this is so nice. Like was the first used to teach me like a bit on Corel Draw, and it was like, just to get some things done. So to me, I feel that would be Gideon. Although now he said he's not doing anything like that anymore. Yeah.
That's nice. Teni, do you have grievance or compliments?
I have some grievances, but I'm not gonna air them here. I'm not gonna even lie to you.
So what's not the point of mentioning it?
I said I don't know now. If you, they
You
wouldn't
know.
Wait,
I don't know.
who are these people that we know?
They will know. That's why.
But anyway, Sha, I'm not
Yes.
carrying anything in my heart or anything. It's just that I don't necessarily love everybody. Then what am I saying? Okay, compliments. I think I would want to shout out to Belumi. I think I'm very impressed by her whole campus feed initiative. And you as well for your feminist agenda initiative.
Yeah.
I think I mean, to be fair, I have told you some things about like how like I think the
That's
feminist
why I'm
agenda is
like-
really great. Exactly. But I don't think I've ever like told Belumi about her campus feed thing. I think it's very impressive to start something
Well done to
like
her.
I've
as,
always seen school.
as a student.
Before she even started,
and
I was
just-
like, "Are you not doing it?" She said, like she's still thinking about it. And then
It's
finally,
difficult to start stuff.
and like the passion that it requires to start something.
Like that.
And keep
Especially
it
when
up.
like you don't have funding per se, it's like when you don't have sponsors or anything. I think it's very admirable. So
I
yeah.
have somebody else.
Who's that?
Tomisi.
Oh yeah, Tommy Sense. Actually, like I feel like if you start getting into, I think there are people in our class that genuinely like I admire them, even though we're not necessarily close and I've never told them about it, but like their work ethic. Like I think I might have told Blessing about some things like this. Like I think T-Best, Benga, like that their group.
Yeah.
I think their work ethic is great. It's like if they need to get something done, they'll get it done, regardless of how many other things they are trying to do.
And it looks good. Have you seen
Exact-
them guys design?
So like there are like some people in class that I just feel like I've never told them per se. They're like, oh, you know, I see you from afar. I like what you're doing, but like just know you're there. If I've not mentioned your name, please don't. Before you start thinking, I'm not carrying. If I've not mentioned your name, I might admire you, but let's not jump to conclusions.
But what if it's the people that you have grievance against that are also thinking you're admiring?
That's what I'm saying. Don't jump to conclusion. If I don't mention your name, it's possible that I admire you because it's not everybody that I admire that I've mentioned their names right now. But it's possible. But yeah, you come ask me if you're curious. I don't know. But should I know your name? Don't jump to
like that's
conclusion.
joblessness.
But I feel like. But I feel like
that far.
I feel like you will know, Sha. I don't know. I feel like you will know. Like I think no. Like I feel like I'm an easy book to read. As like if I like you, it's not. If I don't like you, like I feel like it's not hard to tell.
I feel like the people that the people that know that I feel like I've had one issue with or the other, I've always attacked them. Like I've fought before. This is not. I don't attack people.
Lies.
They just rage bait me. This I don't read. I've gone past that stage.
I can relate to
now.
that shit.
So I feel like they already know themselves, and we've gone past that stage. At least for it to rage bait me.
Alright, we're at the end now.
Yay!
So before we sign out, you would give advice. Wait now. You would give advice to a jambite that wants to study architecture in Ife.
I feel like I know Blessing's advice.
And
but-
then you'd leave a message to your future self listening back to this
Oh,
episode.
that's interesting.
I should have told me if I have written one essay for myself.
No, this way you can speak from the heart, straight from the heart.
If I write an essay, not from my heart.
Oh yeah, you talk.
Why?
Teni, go first. She's listening shy.
Okay, let me see. An advice for a jambite. I think my own advice would be to experience things outside architecture. Like, I don't know if this is good advice or not, but it works for me, Sha. Don't let architecture. What are you doing? Don't let architecture consume you. Don't let it be your entire life, because I think the burnout is going to be more severe that way. So have hobbies outside architecture, something you like to do that can be your escape. Then what would I tell my old self?
You can speak to the mic like you're talking to yourself.
I don't think I'm doing that. What would I tell my old self?
Your future self.
Old self, I'll be future self. Which one?
Future self.
Myself in the future.
You sure your older self is not also your future self?
No, like my past self.
I was not past
Oh, my
future
future
self.
self. Oh, what would I tell my future self? Damn. I guess I would say there is always, I don't know, light at the end of it.
I think that's what you're going to say.
Like, there is always, you can always find something positive even when it feels like there is none. Because I think for a lot of people, it's very easy to get consumed. Like, sometimes even me, like fairly recently, I've had times where I've been trying out some things and they're not exactly working, and it feels like you're just chopping L's and chopping L's and chopping L's, and you're just begging for one win. But yeah, that's it.
You know, and
But like, yeah, don't get consumed by the negative. You can always find positive, I guess. I don't know.
when they
Thanks
was
for coming to
talking
my motivational speech.
about having one hobby or something. I just remember part 2, like your advice to the younger self, a bit to so write it down. I remember part 2 when this man, I think Olaimi, called us for Saturday classes. You know, we did one Saturday, and then one class like that. So the Saturday was asking about the match that happened like maybe the day before or something. So it was just about a match, and like everybody was just looking at him. Like I think nobody watched it, and then I was like, "You guys don't watch football?" I said, "Sir, you're having a class on Saturday. What do you mean by you guys don't watch?" Like this life, do you really think I'm supposed to be watching football right now? And yeah, it's valid. Please have a life outside architecture.
This feels like shade to me.
But you have a
you
life
have
outside
exactly.
architecture.
You have a
one of
feminist
the-
agenda.
Do you
Like,
get even your books when you're doing
exactly, you
your
do art. You have your
When you say life outside,
blog.
I mean like active hobbies now. You go outside.
But I don't have.
Go
I don't think a
Like-
hobby has to necessarily keep you active. I think it's good if it keeps you active, but I mean,
Alright. Listen.
Please don't pick architecture.
I knew when I said I feel like I know what Bliss is going to say. I was just like, she's going to say don't. She's going to say don't
Just
study
don't
it.
do
I knew
it.
it.
Like, I don't see why you should do it. Just don't do it. But then if you are now passionate, there's nothing I can say to convince you. You can now do it. And then whatever you see, your eyes will take it. And then, like Teni has said, I feel like what I would say also in architecture OAU is that it's by grace. A lot of things is by grace. Just do your best and keep on moving.
Honestly, just do your best.
Do your best and keep on moving. Like we said, like after part 2, everybody just like, I just felt like part 2 was like the worst experience. Like even when we had other classes that were like bad, but there I just felt like I've gone through this, like there's nothing more you can do again. So you just have to learn to move on. I think I've mentioned it before that if I saw my part 2 results immediately, like assuming they release our results immediately, I probably will have just, because I was already in the process of leaving. To be honest, I was already in the process of leaving the department. So if I had now seen the result again, like I'll have just I don't think I'm meant to be here, that kind of thing. But then see me now, like I went through it, I did better. And even if you ended up like doing worse, please just move on. Like just have a life, do something else, find something else doing. Don't ever, I don't want to say, because I don't want to believe architecture is like the hardest course, so I'm not going to say it's the hardest course to do or something like that, but I just believe that sometimes you can get overwhelmed, especially when things are not like working your way. But everyone gets overwhelmed at some point, so just get it moving, keep moving. At the end of the day, just keep moving, and you surely meet your luck. Abi, what is that statement? A moving woman or man surely meets is our luck one
A
day.
lot.
Luck. One day.
Have you meet
It's
her lot?
important.
Have you meet her lot?
No, luck.
Okay.
It's a Twitter statement. I've seen it on Twitter.
Okay, message to your future self.
Ah, Omalade, hey, Jesus. Well, you've tried, number one. Number two, I know that you're at that point, so you're already like checking your box. And I'm proud of you. I know whether or not things I had in mind right now is what you are doing. I know you made the best decision for yourself. I know you made the right choices. I know you've gone far. I know you are still the very hardworking woman that I know. And always and always and always trust God. At the end of it all, just always trust God. So yeah.
Oh, cute.
Okay, before we sign out, finally, Blessing, where can they find you online? Any potential collaborator, employer that wants to find you online?
It depends. I don't want to say my Twitter because
Your LinkedIn.
my LinkedIn, Omalade Blessing Omalade. My thing is Blessing Omalade. You can always find me, I think. Or Twitter.
You can hide your Twitter. That was understandable. What of Instagram?
I don't know my name on Instagram.
It's
I don't really
Biz
open.
Create or something like that.
Yeah, but I'm not really active on Instagram. But you always Biscuit.
So LinkedIn basically is where they should reach out to.
Yes, LinkedIn.
Okay, Teni, where can they find you online?
If it's like potential employers, then sure, definitely LinkedIn. If they combine to get my number on my email too. I'm very if it's my main email, like very fast to respond with that. I'm not putting my email or my number out there. If it's that, it's just vibes. They just want to reach me to gist. I mean, if you have my number, you can text me on WhatsApp if I see it.
If she sees
If I
it,
see it.
lol, she will see it.
And but like social media, the thing, you can always text me on like my Twitter or my Instagram, but like I will say like maybe a year later. Like I genuinely like don't. But I think if you text me on TikTok, sure, I think like I will see it because every time you open TikTok, there's always.
Yeah, you are mentioning the app like they are supposed to know your account.
Oh, don't worry, I cannot say the account.
You see Teni on LinkedIn. I think she's always on LinkedIn.
Actually, like this is if you want to
account or
find
something.
me, if you want to find me, honestly, the easiest place is find me on LinkedIn because that's the only place that has my real name. Every other social media platform does not have my actual name.
I'm convinced Teni works for Mossad or something, or for the MI6 or something.
You know what? It's a
But
possibility.
we'll see.
Maybe I'm Spider-Man. Who knows?
Time will tell.
Thank
All right,
you.
thanks for having us.
Calm down.
I know this. Sit down.
I have been.
Maybe that would be good. Maybe we don't have priority.
Exactly. Yeah.
Where did I say no? You didn't say what are you?
It was that book.
What's that for? There's also that this guy Olagunju Joshua said you part fuck. Maybe we don't have anything else to do.
I said, wow. We are jobless.
He said he didn't mean it like that, Sha. I believe it.
I don't believe it. Like, and I was like, what? But you know,
Justice for Joshua.
that person will not have priority.
Yeah.
So you say we always like just
We're fun. We're just fun. We don't have serious things to do.
Like you can just call us and we come. Like I was like, yeah.
Anything was that we don't have to think.
Wow.
We'll
That's
just
crazy.
travel.
That's crazy.
Yeah, by the way, we take a lot of things out of context as well. No, he didn't mean it like that. We're taking it out of context intentionally. So
We thought about our lives for like 5 minutes.
right, so it's like, but like they don't have Ochim.
Like the way it's said.
Hey.
Anyway,
so
thank you guys.
Yeah, and Jayo was not memorable.
I see what
Do you
you're
remember?
okay.
No, Joe, it's not that we were not memorable. There was listening people in class. I don't call our name.
We suffered though.
Right.
I feel like I'm lacking context, but okay. Thank you guys for coming today. More appreciate
you for inviting
Thanks for having us.
Hopefully, let's see. After we graduate like this, before I see you people again.
Don't worry.
You still see me.
You might see us more than you think.
Hopefully. I want to interact more with the girls after school.
Yeah, girl
People
love.
that,
Girls.
kindred spirits,
The girlies.
Girls.
This is the girls trip that you people are planning. Sorry, the class trip that you people are planning. I'm just shaking my head for it because all these big plans that you have.
It's not
I'm
big
not sure.
plans now. You guys, you're master student.
Please, you're master student. I
Or you want to say you are the poorest in the class?
Well, no.
believe.
That's why you said we are
level,
master
Sha.
students now.
Exactly.
It's the same person that said we are not poor. That he believes that he's the poorest person in the class.
Oh, gross.
It's the same people that said that we are master
See the difference.
students. Can you
See the evolution. Oh, thank God for growth.
Hopefully, let's see how the trip goes. Yeah. Hopefully, we can have something before we all graduate.
You may know.
Alright, I have been your host, Tafela Bibulatife Micah, aka Dan the Monk. And our producer is India Julius.
Ashi. My up.
Wait,
Okay.
Julius,
My
I
up.
feel like I've asked you before the pronunciation of Ashi is correct. Okay. Let's say bye-bye.
Bye. Toodles.